So how do you feel about Resident Evil?
I like the series. I want to say I'm a huge fan of it, but I do enjoy some of their games. Why? What's going on?
Spooky time.
Oh, we're gonna fight a zombie boss?
You could say that.
Or a radioactive boss?
I don't think I'd call it radioactive.
Well, the thing about Resident Evil is a lot of people think it has to do with zombies, but if you really look at the overall picture, it has to do with like chemicals, like doing crap to the environment and changing the product of it. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. Like, you know how like they have like those giant frog things and then they have like those lizard monsters?
Vaguely. I don't know, I'm not that big on Resident Evil, to be honest.
Like if you play Resident Evil Revelations, like you'll see what I'm talking about. Because like you're fighting like crustaceans.
Okay,
it's
so
a guy with a chainsaw.
Yup, he cut through the wood for us, and he's pretty easy to dispatch with the peony. Look at that, it's chewing right through its life. There's
a piece of cake.
There's a doorway curtain there. We'll see that next time. Oh, speaking of decorations, I actually realized I missed one earlier. There's supposed to be a sandbag that you can get from the gym when you're doing the Charlie McDonald level, but I completely forgot to get it, and I don't know if I'm happy or disappointed that I forgot it, because it actually gets in the way of seeing all the decorations.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if it's not a big thing, then don't even worry about it, because now it won't obstruct the view of your other stuff in your room, you know?
Yeah, I suppose.
Unless you're trying to be a completist, you know?
Nah, I'm not. I'm no completionist. Look at that lunge.
Shit.
Out of my way!
Kill everybody.
I just did, game. Also, the camera messed me up a little bit here. What better place to go to beat it than behind a bush?
Heck yeah. Or you can go in San Francisco and do that.
Ah, gross. I actually just read about an article on why San Francisco is so horribly disgusting.
It's because all the hippies.
Actually, the article blamed it more on hobos and general lack of lawlessness.
Have you seen the South Park episode? Oh yeah, I forgot you don't watch South Park that much. It's a pretty good one. It's about San Francisco, and it's like there are a bunch of hippies there, and these people, like they're a bunch of like stoners too, and like whenever they fart, they would like sniff their own fart.
That's pretty gross. The article I read of where's that guy going?
Away from you.
Anyway, the article I read on San Francisco actually kind of makes it sound like Santa Destroy. Except with more hobos.
Well, I don't think I want to go to San Francisco then, if there's gonna be like giant robots screwing each other up, or there's a bunch of assassins.
I mean, the upper town sounds really nice. I'll give it that. It's just, I don't know. The idea that hobos love to walk around naked and use public escalators as toilets is kind of gross. I don't know. They're hobos.
Like, the hell? What are they all like going to pack together? They're all in a room. They're like, we should go poop on some public stairs or escalators.
I don't know, honestly. It's really gross. They had to close an elevator once for maintenance, and they had to call in a hazmat team because there was just so much junk in it.
That's disgusting.
It is. Oh hey, you're not the guy I was fighting.
I remember there was a show called like World's Worst Tenants, and this guy kept like piles and piles and piles of trash in his room, and he was trying to decompose it.
Ew.
And he even put shit in it and stuff like that, and I was just like, come on.
That's really nasty, and I got the tiger power up. Yeah. But it was on the last guy, so there was no point. I'd say I wish I could stockpile the power-ups, but I don't exactly use them anyway. Also, I think if you put up your guard just as a rock falls on you there, you'll just shatter the rock and you won't get hurt.
I'm liking the scenery.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, and this is a pretty nice remix of the song, or the main No More Heroes theme.
Yeah. Are we in a virtual world?
No, he's saying that there's trouble in our virtual world and now we're out in the real world.
Oh.
No, our virtual world's just fine. I mean, we still have the visor, so we can still stare into it.
You're like Cyclops, but instead of the beam coming from your eyes, it comes from your sword.
It'd be pretty cool if you could just like stare at a sword and intensify the power.
Bring it on,
Mama.
No need to go to Ryan when you can just stare at your sword.
Dude, that would be. You know what who the X-Men are, right?
Yeah, I know who the X-Men are.
You know Cyclops, the guy that shoots beams from his eyes. That would be cool if like he could like turn his beams into anything he wanted. Like he'll just shoot them and it turns into something, or he makes a sword out of it and then uses it. That'd be freaking cool.
That would be pretty nice. I don't usually use the peony, but this thing hits so strong, it's... I don't know if it's faster to just like stick to Bloodberry or go to peony. Although it is pretty silly using one of the power-ups with the peony because this thing swings so slowly.
Yeah.
There's another guy around here, but I couldn't find him.
Dude, it's getting... Oh. The background was just getting pretty confusing there for a second. Like, I was like... It got so red and black, it just mixed in with the background.
Yeah, it's a little, disorienting, I guess, sometimes.
A little bit.
Alright, that was the last guy.
Chest.
Pizza, battery... Oh, I like the little saxophone playing right now.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a bunch of pom-poms and a football, I guess.
And the music stopped.
Well, yeah. I mean, we can't have music playing while we're taking a dump.
I would.
I actually don't.
Makes it more intense.
I actually don't listen to music when I use the bathroom.
I'm just saying, you could have it playing out loud in your house.
I suppose.
Unless you're one of those people that goes in the toilet and like puts his headphones in and yeah. There's some people that do that. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Because I'd be like, wouldn't the wire be in your way? But who am I to judge?
The most I ever do is just read stuff on the internet.
Yeah.
Alright, there's nothing here, so let's switch to a faster weapon. I like having a faster weapon for this fight.
Ooh, the boss.
Why is there always a cuckoo clock in these kind of houses?
Because it's an old house.
Well, I suppose, but that just makes me think that everybody used to have a cuckoo clock back in the day.
The hell? The fuck?
So here's our boss. A little bit demented.
Fucker. Time for a little pro bono ghost busting.
It's a creepy boss.
This is Matt Helms. He's got a flamethrower axe hybrid, and he hurts a lot. He also staggers you fairly easily. When he swings his axe down into the floor and you're still standing, then you will stagger. And that gives him enough time to like run in and get a free hit on you. My strategy is usually just whack him 3 times and then roll away. And if you see him like winding up for a strike, then just roll away. There's a lot of debris around that will get in your way, and if you want, you can take a little time before you actually start fighting him to go clear it away because, well, it gets kind of in the way. Especially in the room where the chests are, because if you really need to heal up, you don't want to fumble around with boxes and chairs and stuff.
What is this thing, like a guy? A little fat guy or a girl?
All will be explained at the end. He used his flamethrower there. He'll just spit fire out. It's not so bad if you're far away enough.
I like how his belly moves when you strike him. It like jiggles.
He jiggles as much as Ryan. I think it's easy to fight him if you like can manage to like whack him into this corner here. Oh, and he'll start throwing homing Molotovs after a while.
Betty, you should go house.
I think he can break through the walls. I don't think I got it on this recording though. So yeah, that's Matt Helms for you. Oh, look, stagger. He just wrecked my ecstasy gauge.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know why
it
he's...
reminds me of Fat Majin Buu.
Except that the Fat Buu is actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
This boss is just kind of tedious for me. He's also usually the first one I get tripped up on, aside from Kimmy, but... I don't know if I count her because she's kind of optional. I would recommend either using the Tsubaki or the Bloodberry because they have pretty fast attack speeds. Peony's not so much. I wouldn't recommend as much because that thing is so slow, and not all of your attacks will stagger him. Yeah, I don't know. He likes to stagger.
Yeah, he seems pretty tedious, right? You know.
He kind of is. If you can manage to build your ecstasy up enough, switching to Peony and going with your ecstasy mode is probably a good way to build his life down.
Are those like little white bars, like how much health he has left?
They're actually, I guess, teal, and yes, that's how much life he has left. I forgot to mention, but when he throws his Molotovs at you and they miss, they'll leave a lingering flame on the floor. Kinda not a good idea to go run for flames.
It's crazy.
This is the only way you're ever gonna get at a fast attack speed with a peony.
Dude, I can't even see anything. It's like a giant blur.
Ecstasy mode for you. Also, I could have wrestled him. Oh well.
I don't even know how Travis can pick this guy up.
Oh, you'll see it. Because he's dead now, so there'll be other ways to see it.
What the hell?
Full power.
Yeah, I don't know how this makes sense, but let's just turn it up to overdrive and make his head blow up.
What?
Well, that was gross. What? What's a kid doing here?
I'm gonna kill you.
What's that?
I like that he has a little tiny axe.
What the hell? Was that fat guy? Was that like...
This is a problem with fighting the supernatural. You cannot kill someone who's already dead.
Already dead? Okay. Are you on the pipe?
Such a horrible past. 30 years ago, that child was abandoned, left to die in this house. As the story goes, he made a pact with the devil with his final breath. Revived through
I wonder how old that newspaper is.
The child murdered his parents and now rules this forest, feeding on suffering and hate.
All assassins are fucked up somehow, or we wouldn't be in this profession. Nothing surprises me anymore.
Now you are ranked 24th. Still a ways to go until the top. You are not getting tired?
Huh. I haven't even broken a sweat. Why don't you bring me a real challenge?
I'm surprised he hasn't. What with wearing a jacket in the fire and all.
I know, right? And all those friggin' chores he's been having to do.
Yeah, that too.
Fighting them damn scorpions.
The meat is fun. Cooking too. I'm surprised that Matt actually is an assassin, considering the fact that he's apparently never left the forest and probably has no way to enroll in the program.
Yeah, I'm just thinking to myself, how the heck is this kid an assassin if he can't leave the forest? How the hell does he even know about becoming it? Maybe the devil came in out of nowhere and was like, hey, this guy can be your assassin. I don't know.
Anyway, Matt Helms is a boss for No More Heroes Paradise for PS3 as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why they chose Matt Helms when they're... So the later bosses would have been much better choices.
I didn't really care for this guy, like...
I don't either. I don't even remember when you fight him. I don't know. I'm gonna hazard a guess and say it's after Harvey. Huh.
It didn't sound the same.
Yeah, I don't know. They probably had weird samples that they saved. Well, the fight is mostly the same. Although I guess being on fire lasts longer in this version. Also, here's his wrestle move.
How the hell does that even work?
I don't even know.
He like stuck his hand up his ass and was like, I'm gonna throw ya.
I really have no clue. He's really, really badly programmed to the point where he's super easy because apparently it's really easy to wrestle him. I mean, you still get the stagger and everything, but it's not hard to avoid. Look, he's stunned again.
Cause he's an idiot.
I don't know, I mean, he didn't take this long. He took way longer to stun in No More Heroes 2, but look, again! If he fought him like 2-3 years earlier, he would have been such a chump. There was like no point to this.
No, this guy's way too freaking easy. I don't know why they used him. Like, he wasn't even that interesting. Like, it was cool that he was a ghost and all, but it's like, still, he wasn't one of those characters that I'm just like, that like, you fall in love with in the game, you know?
I know, but, like, I wish they use more of the memorable characters. Not freaking Kimmy or Matt.
Like, the second boss of this game, the guy that uses the boombox, is even more entertaining than this guy. Even Skelter Gelter, whatever the heck his name was.
Skelter Helter. Skelter Helter? Yeah.
Even he was more interesting.
He seriously was. Well, I want to say this partially because he makes a lot of fun of, like, he pokes fun at Cloud Strife. This is just boring.
It's boring and tedious. Even I'm bored watching this. But it is interesting to see that, I guess, fighting in an open place? I don't know.
I can see what they were trying to do with the fences and make it closed again. But they kind of didn't do it all that well.
Yeah, it doesn't work because it's just like, at least close off some of the areas and have like one way, you know?
Yeah, how many times did I wrestle him already?
I think it was like 5-6 times.
That's not really... Did they not playtest him or something? Wrestling a boss like 6 times in one go is either indicative that you're fighting Henry, or your boss is kind of screwed up. Also, apparently he's immune to charge shots. Whatever. He's done now.
Good, but he makes no sense. Good riddance. He didn't stand up a ghost of a chance.